How's it going, y'all? Chandelure, the new card from Pitch Black. Never could pull the SIR, but maybe we can play with the deck. I've been testing it. It's very fun. It's very complicated. It's way more complicated than I thought it was going to be. Let me move my face real quick out of the way so you can see. Oh geez, I am tiny over here. Okay, Chandelure. If you're not familiar, Mega Chandelure has the ability Binding Flame, where your opponent's active Pokemon has one more colorless retreat cost, and that is important because Phantom Maze for two psychic energies does 50 more damage for each colorless in your opponent's active Pokemon's retreat cost. 130 plus, probably an average of 100 to 150, does about 280 plus worth of damage on average. It's not bad. It's fun to play with. It is, I wish it was a little bit stronger for a 3-prizer, but funny enough, the baby Chandelure is the one I find myself using more often. So Chandelure, the fire one, alluring light. Once during your turn, you may have each player draw a card, and that may sound weird at first, but I promise it's very useful. And for 1 fire energy, we have Mind Ruler 30x. This attack does 30x damage for each card in your opponent's hand. That's why it's important. So there's 2 benefits. Your opponent either is incentivized to have a smaller hand, which helps you out, or if they want to keep the big hand, you do more damage. So for 1 prize, for 1 fire, it does a lot of damage, and I find myself using the baby Chandelure most often. So usually what I do is start with the Mega Chandelure, get a few KOs with it, and then when my Chandelure is knocked out, I move to the baby one so they don't risk taking another 3 prizes. And then we have 2 other Pokemon that we can attack with. The Comfey, which has Flower Shower. Each player draws 3 cards. That's good if you want to plan on using the baby Chandelure strategy. And then we have Elgyem. For 1 psychic energy, you have move an energy from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another one of their Pokemon. So kind of a stall control style. So really there's a few options you can do depending on your opponent, and which is one of the reasons why I had a hard time figuring this out. I got this list from, it was either Trust Your Pilot or Azul GG on YouTube, both very talented, both amazing deck creators. Now, one good strategy, let me increase my face. I am tiny over there. There we go. Okay. One good strategy about making your opponent draw more cards is we do play Xerosic, which, let me see. Yeah, we want to go first. Xerosic, which your opponent discards all cards in their hand except for 3, and so you can force them. Mulligan, man, that sucks. You can force them to draw with the Comfey and the Chandelure, and then force them to discard a bunch. And so it is kind of a mill deck. I've gotten my opponent pretty short-handed quite a bit, but I've never actually like milled them out. I've just got them down to like probably sub 10 cards. So if the game goes long enough and you want to stall, you can mill, and you can stall with the Elgyem to move the energy around so they can't attack. Ooh, man, the 2 cannon. The 2 cannon's fun, dude. Okay, we're gonna do this first. That way we can get 2 psychic. Let's get the probably another Litwick. Looks like we prized our Latias, and we have the Lillie's Clefairy. That's not important because we'll do Litwick. We'll build up our Litwicks. I think that's more important. We'll get a Poké Pad for a Budew. We don't quite want to use the Budew yet, but we can grab the Lampent, and then we'll end the turn. Not a fantastic start, but it's okay. So Toucan is great because they have the ability where they can draw a card per turn, so that gets their hand a little bit bigger. Great for the Chandelure. They also hit hard with a 1-prizer, which this deck kind of struggles against 1-prizers because it's, ooh, okay. Let's think. So they're gonna wall, prevent all damage done from attacks done by Pokemon that have an ability. So that is the Chandelure. That's actually both Chandelures. The Maractus, but they do have a large bench. The 2 cannon does more damage for how big their bench is. They do have the Lunatone to draw more cards. We're just gonna have to take advantage of their big hand size, but the cornerstone is a problem. So we're gonna have to strategize moving their energies, because if we can discard quite a bit of their cards, mill them, that might be an interesting strategy. They've got a lot of card draw. We're gonna have to stall. I don't know if I want to put my Mega Chandelure on the bench. I don't actually think that. Oh man, a Fanrotom, a Hoot. Wow, okay. Scary. I think we want to keep this to a 1 prize versus 1 prize. I don't know if I want my Chandelure to be active because they could get an easy 3 prizes. So let's see what we top deck. We do have the Hilda. We have the Lampent we can evolve. We got the Lilies. I've got 2 Mega Chandelures in my hand, which is kind of annoying. May just Lillie out of that if I need to. I don't want them to Lillie because that will put cards back in there. Okay, what is this? Ha, wow. Sucks for them, dude. Okay. A Poké Pad is good. Let's go ahead and evolve. I could Hilda for a fire. Let's do this. Okay. We're going to want to Budew them for now because we're going to have to stall. They set up so quickly. We kind of need them to be stalled a little bit with the Budew. I think I'd have better use with the Lilies. Get 8 new cards. Okay. I'm glad I did that because now we have the Buddy-Buddy and a Poké Pad so we can get the fire energy next time. Let's go ahead and attach this here just in case they judge us. Let's do the Buddy-Buddy and we'll grab... Let's put this on the bench. A Poké Pad I'll save and then we will... Itchy Pollen for 10. Stall them out. Hopefully they can't get the 2 cannon on the board. The 2 cannon will be their main attacker. I don't see anything else on the bench that can attack. Obviously, the Solrock would do 70 damage. Okay, the Trumbeak. What does Trumbeak do? Fly, 30 damage. That will take out my Budew. Flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. If heads, during an opponent's next turn, prevent all damage from effects of attacks done to this Pokemon. Prevent all damage from and effects of attack. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to attack if he gets a heads. Kind of playing from behind here. I do have the boss. The very, very important if they put the cornerstone up. I don't have a way to take out a cornerstone, which would be a good addition. Okay, so they've got the maximum belt and the brave bangle. It's even more crucial now that I don't put the Mega Chandelure on. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh wait, yeah, because you can't have 2 tools. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Man, we are getting very lucky with those coin tosses, dude. Okay. Another Lampent, beautiful. We can Poké Pad for the Chandelure. We'll put that on here. Let's go ahead and retreat, promote this Chandelure. Each player draws a card. Man, I wish I had... Ooh, interesting. I'll save the Air Balloon for now. I do have a Hilda. I could get another... Let's do a Hilda. Use our supporter. We do have the Neo upper, so let's just grab another fire. And then use you here. Rare Candy. Oh man, I could have Rare Candy. That's funny. Let's do that. For 360, we'll go ahead and get a prize. We got very lucky that they got a Tails and didn't get a prize with the Budew, because I wouldn't have been able to attack just then. Oh, the Elgyem. That's what I needed. Finally. We're keeping this boss. And how are we going to get... Of course, man. But luckily, I need him to draw a card. I need the Xerosic, man. What is this? Choose up to 2 bench Pokemon, attach basic energy from your discard pile to each of them. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. His bench, what are you gonna do? Please do Lunar Cycle. That would be actually amazing. Come on, dang it. Okay. Lilies. Okay. Shoot. Oh, down to 15, man, dude. Let's go. Okay. Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand, you can. I'm surprised he did a Lilies. No big deal, because I've got another one. Okay, Lilies. Let's do the Chandelure here. Let's do Hilda again. Get our last one. We can Rare Candy there, and we can attach a fire. So we are doing okay. The problem is that's our last one. So we'll get the Elgyem up there. Once during each player's turn, draw a card. I really need the Xerosic, dude. I really need the Xerosic. That is insane. Okay. 330. He's got 11 cards. I just gave him 2 more. What are the odds? He got a Rare Candy and something to get it back. probably pretty high. Okay. Whatever I do, I cannot put a 2-prizer onto my bench. Because we're playing a single prize race right now. He's got 12 cards left. Are we going to mill him? Of course, he got the rare candy and the 2 cannon. That's absolutely insane. But that also means he's used a rare candy twice. Okay, the Noctowl. Get 2 more cards. That's down to 10. Dude, I need the Xerosic, man. I need the Xerosic. Okay, boss's orders, Lana's aid. Who are you gonna boss? Actually, did he use... No, he hasn't used a supporter this turn. Lana's aid. I desperately need him to not use Lana's aid, because that would put things back in his deck. But I guarantee you he probably will for the 2 cannon. Lana's aid, okay. Come on. Okay. 2 cannon. His bench is incredibly full. He was kind of overzealous putting stuff on the bench with the shaman. Now, what are the odds? Okay. From their deck, you've got 9 cards. Dude, put it on the Picky Peck. Dude, I have to deck him out. I have to mill him. What do we got? Feather Rondo. Okay, 300. No biggie. I'm going to put up this Chandelure. Wondrous Patch is awesome, but I don't think... No, I do not have any... we're gonna force you to draw a card, please. Please, Xerosic. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, where's the Xerosic, dude? But I need the Xerosic. That's so unbelievable. Okay. Put you here. We're gonna have to thin out the deck a little bit. What do I have? We'll do the Litwick here. We may have to end with the Mega Chandelure. We'll do 390. I really, man, dude. I cannot believe that. The Xerosic. Yes. Okay. Yes, we got the Xerosic. He's got 7 cards left. He's got, of course, his 3rd rare candy with the 2 cannon. From here, he's used 3 rare candies. I don't have any Chandelures left, except for the Mega Chandelure. I've got the Elgyem special red card. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Okay, so we got a Night Stretcher for another Chandelure. That's fine. But dude, you gotta be kidding me. That is so annoying. We got 2 in our deck now, so we have a Night Stretcher. Shoot, I've got the Neo Upper Energy. I don't know if I have any more. Okay, we'll do the Budew for now. We'll do the Budew. What do I top deck? A Lampent. That's interesting. He has a boss, Neo Upper Energy. Every type. Okay, let's do this here just as like bait. He may boss it, but what we're gonna do is retreat, do Comfey. Each player draws 3 cards. He'll be down to 4. Dude, I swear, give me the dang Xerosic. He is down to 3 cards. Please do not have a Lillies. Please do not have a Lillies. Okay, he's got the Trumbeak. He's going to take out my Comfey. He will win the prize race if he takes out my Comfey, which is fine. Boss, what are you going to do? The Lampent decoy? It was a decoy. It was a decoy, and they fell for it. Okay. Oh. I think we've got this. The Night Stretcher is irrelevant, but I can Flower Shower for 3. I still unbelievably did not get the Xerosic.